Well, while we may not have to deal with hurricanes here in the valley, it's important to be prepared for different kinds of emergencies. Right now, we're in National Preparedness Month, and joining us with life-saving tips, we welcome Ken Austin, Emergency Manager with the Fresno County Office of Emergency Services, and Melanie Dito, a public health nurse with Fresno County Department of Public Health. Welcome.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so tell us a little bit about what National Preparedness Month is.
Well, as you pointed out, it's a month-long time to encourage people, remind people to get prepared for disasters. It actually comes out of FEMA and their ready.gov initiative. I think it's been going on for a while. And we've been involved more directly the past couple of years, but this year we want to push it out more and make sure our residents are taking advantage of this opportunity to get prepared.
Why is it so important to have a program like this throughout the month?
Well, sometimes here in Fresno County, as you said, we don't have hurricanes, we don't have big disasters historically, but we do have disasters, wildfires and flooding, and we don't know what will happen. We've seen devastating things throughout the state. We see the impacts of what's going on in Florida, but we want to make sure our residents have the resources and the knowledge they need to be prepared, knowing what kinds of disasters impact us, knowing what kinds of resources to have on hand should they have to shelter in place or should they be ordered to evacuate. And so it's just that time to, take advantage of reminding ourselves of what we need to have and how to be ready in case we are impacted by some event.
Absolutely. And you've witnessed some of this firsthand, being a part of the fire and giving back. And can you explain a little bit about your experience?
Yeah, so I was asked to go up to Chico for the campfire shelter in January. So the campfire happened in November of 2018, but they still had the shelter running into February or March, I believe, because there was such devastation with the town just gone. It was a town of 26,000 people, and only 10% of it remained after the fire. And so just to see such a huge community that just had no time to prepare, that fire came within just a couple of hours, the whole town had to run. And so to really see the urgency of what you need to do, that it's so important to have a plan and to have things ready, because you just don't know. They weren't prepared for that. They didn't know fire would come that day. But just to see it firsthand was really, I think, sobering to stand in the middle of that and just to see what was lost. So.
Well, with an event like that, and one of the things you guys are touching on is a kit to always have on hand. What are some things you would tell people to have just in case of emergency?
You want to do that one?
Sure. From the nursing perspective, definitely I would recommend your medications. I know that was a big one that the residents of the campfire had to leave so quickly that some of them didn't have them ready. And so to have, your medications ready and at least a list of all your current medications, because that was an issue of, well, I'm taking something but I'm not sure. So having medications ready, any medical equipment like oxygen, bandages, anything you use to have it where it's at and ready to go. And a big one is to have gas in the car and a route to leave, and a second route if possible, and then somewhere to meet up with everyone, whether you're friends, family, to know you're all safe and have like a point of meetup. So from the nursing perspective, those are big ones for me.
The other thing we encourage is, obviously those things are important. You don't want to go somewhere, even if it's a shelter, and not have your own meds or your own eyeglasses. Today if I needed to read, if I don't have these, I'm in trouble. Can't even see my cell phone. But we encourage people to have a week's supply of food and water. Don't forget about your pets. Make sure you prepare for those. If you have relatives or neighbors who can't prepare on their own or don't have the ability to drive, remember them. Think about them when you're leaving or when those orders come. Batteries and flashlight. I know PG&E has been pushing that a lot right now because they may have to do a power shutoff, so you want to have ways to power up your battery-powered radio or to power up your devices that you need, especially the medical devices that Melanie mentioned.
Absolutely. On top of having a kit, you guys are having a few events throughout this month, and you even said into next month. What are some of those events people can go to?
So we'll be doing a push within the county government and encouraging other local governments to prepare their employees. So it's preparedness for your family, preparedness for businesses, preparedness for the community. I probably will be attending one of our tribal groups is doing an event for their tribal members later this month, and it's in line with National Preparedness Month and getting outreach to their community. some other things that are going on. I'm drawing a blank now, but we're going to be pushing it out to everybody. Most of what we want people to do is go to the ready.gov site and take advantage of the resources. There's a wealth of things that, you know, I couldn't remember all of them, but it's ways to get all these things done and to be prepared.
When you guys said you also had something going on with earthquake preparedness?
Oh, yeah, thanks for reminding me. So in October, they have the Great Shakeout, and many people have heard of it. I think in Fresno County, there were over 200,000 people who participated last year, many of them schools. But we live in an earthquake-prone state, and while we don't have many here, you could be vacationing in an area where we have one. And so knowing about earthquakes and how to be prepared is important. And that happens, I don't know the exact date this year, but it's around the middle of October.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for everything. And you just always have to remind people you can never be too prepared for something like this.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Thanks for coming.